And tonight, that driver and 3 of the motorcycle riders are being treated at Theda Clark Hospital in Neenah. Doctors say the level and the scale of the trauma are rare. Fox 11's Bill Miston spoke with those doctors who say there are lessons to be learned from this crash.
Theda Clark trauma doctor Ray Georgian says the injuries suffered by the 3 motorcyclists could have been a lot worse.
If they did not have these protective helmets on and protective wear, I'm sure there would be more fatalities that would have occurred from this tragic situation that arose.
Georgian says motorcyclist Doug Williams suffered severe chest, lung, and heart injuries and a hip fracture. Another motorcyclist, Doug Yonkers, suffered severe head, chest, spine, and abdominal trauma. And the 3rd motorcyclist, Eric Van Dam, suffered significant lung and abdominal trauma and what Georgian says is a life-threatening extremity injury.
This is bad. Just, yeah. But you got to go to work. You know, someone needs you right then, and that's your opportunity to do your job.
2 of the flight nurses who treated some of the victims flown to Theda Clark say the accident scene was difficult to take in.
You come upon a scene where it looks like a bowling alley with a bunch of bowling pins that were actually motorcycles, and putting that aside and just focusing on your patient.
Georgian says crash victims are alive because of correct, quick-thinking decisions that were made on the scene. Georgian says Thursday's events prove that practicing for such types of trauma events matter.
Is there anything that can be gleaned from this?
Well, it reinforces what we just did last week, and we put on mock trauma scenarios where we have our staff geared up to deal with things like this. And this is a perfect example of why you do those type of things.
Georgian says the 3 motorcyclists will face some long-lasting effects from the crash. He doesn't expect them to come out of the intensive care unit for some period of time. In Neenah, Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
And there is a fund to help the injured motorcycle riders from Michigan. It's being set up at PNC Bank and should be ready by tomorrow. It's called the MMG Motorcycle Tragedy Fund.